On the last episode of 20 Sides, Yarost, Leo, and Seven learned that the prisoner is in fact Mayor Jasper Zenner. He spoke to a devil through a magic mirror and was told that an invasion would take over Crow Reach. Seven and Leo went to the mayor's home to investigate, and they found the broken pieces of said mirror. The episode ends with Yarost and Leo going to speak to Panner in the morning, and that's where we begin.
Welcome to 20 Sides, a fast-paced, story-driven, actual play Dungeons & Dragons podcast. I'm your DM, Matt.
I'm Bobby, playing Yarost, the Dwarven Barbarian.
Hey, I'm Jess, and I play Leona, the Moon Elf Wizard.
Hi, I'm Philip, and I play Seven, the Warforged Cleric.
Hi, I'm Tyler, and I play the half-elven rogue Ordella.
Join our campaign as we unravel the mysteries of an ancient necrotic evil, right now on 20 Sides. Liddell looks down and says, She lifts her head and looks past Panner and into the tap room where Berga sits. She shakes her head and gives a sly smile and then looks at Panner. I'm sorry, I haven't seen anyone with that description around, but if I do, I'll be sure to let the watch know.
Right. If you do see him, please let us know immediately. He is wanted for kidnapping and a few other crimes I'd rather not get into right now.
Absolutely. He sounds terrifying. I will let the watch know if I hear or see anything.
Most excellent.
Panner turns to walk away.
Excuse us. Little halfling.
Are you speaking to me?
Yes, sorry, there are two halflings in here. Yes, you, sir.
What?
Who is it you are looking for?
I do not know his name. He had on a metal helmet. He was very tall. He kidnapped an individual late last night.
I think I know who you are talking about.
Ah, perfect. Come with us, and we can gather the information.
Yes. We can gather it here. There are tables here. We will sit and we will talk.
Well, it needs to be in private. Maybe we go downstairs in the basement. Liddell, is anyone occupying the basement right now?
She says, no one is down there.
Most excellent. Then let us go to the basement.
And he just immediately starts walking down. 6 Crow Reach watch follow him.
I go down there.
Okay. Leo, you going as well?
I guess I am.
All right.
The whole time I'm like I'm kind of poking my head. Like, I can't see down there, but kind of getting where I can hear. And so I hear that they've gone down to the...
Perfect. You get down into this basement, several barrels, a lot of crates, no chairs, no seats. It just looks like a storeroom. They all walk to one side of the room, and the 6 Crow Reach watch kind of stand behind Panner as he stands in front, and he says,
Okay, tell me everything you know about this individual and where he currently is.
So, he is a associate of mine, and he tells me a story of last night. He told me you all were first kidnapping the mayor.
That is not the case. You cannot be given all the information on this. However, we did not kidnap anyone. And what we were doing was greatly in the rules and the laws of Crow Reach.
I am not here to argue your laws. But I must have assurances for my associate, my friend. And if we can return mayor, can we take the man you're looking for? Can he be let go of these charges?
So you're telling me you want me to dismiss the charges on the mayor?
No.
On your friend?
On friend, yes. He is unique individual, and he did not understand what was happening. He thought you perhaps were kidnapping yourselves, and he is a man of great justice.
We understand that. However, we told him what we were doing.
Again, this is a unique individual.
Make a persuasion check at disadvantage.
One of those is a 4, so we'll look at that one.
Okay.
Now, being dumb is not an excuse for stopping the Crow Reach Watch in an endeavor we were taking part in. So, I cannot dismiss the charges on him. Maybe, if you can pay a fine, we could let him go free.
Yeah, how big is this fine?
Hold 1 second.
He pulls out this small leather-bound book, starts flipping through it, and you hear him just mumbling.
Let's see, stopping Crow Reach Watch. 100 gold pieces.
This is more than I have. So, will this man stand trial? This your mayor. He says he speaks to devils, but it is to help down, and this, I don't know if I believe him or not. This is for you all to decide.
Right, we have already decided for the mayor what will happen to him. I will allow your friend to leave.
Interesting judicial system in this town, yes.
For 100 gold pieces. There is 100 gold piece fine. Once you have paid it, your friend the charges are dismissed. You will have 7 days to acquire 100 gold pieces. If not, we will arrest him. If you leave the town, we will let all other towns know we are looking for him.
Okay, 7 days. We can get that. We can pull those funds together in 7 days. Okay, this is fine. We will return, Mayor. Is this good with you, little girl?
I'm conflicted.
What are your names?
Now, I am Yarost. Perhaps you have heard of me.
I have not.
Well, if you have ever been to Palmore,
Yes,
oh, you've been to Palmore. You know the fighting pits.
absolutely. I go there every time.
Well, I
I
was
gamble.
Good. I was undefeated in the fighting pits in Palmore.
Never seen you.
I defeated Globo, the Undying. In
Really?
Only 2 swings. It was quite impressive. Crowd went crazy.
How much did you win? 100 gold pieces?
I did not bet, and I did not do this for money. This is for glory. And so people remember my name, I thought. But perhaps they're not remembering names.
I don't really care who fought. I wanted to win.
Well, perhaps one time you bet on me and I won you money because I was undefeated.
How many fights did you have?
At least 12.
Most excellent. Now, I need 100 gold pieces, and where's the mayor?
Okay.
I need you to calm down.
What is your name?
It's none of your business, but I don't like you.
She likes to keep to herself. So Mayor is closer than you think. Mayor's actually upstairs along with our friend. So our friend is free to go for now until we have 7 days. You said?
Yes, 7 days. We will meet at the mayor's house.
We will need directions to there. Give Leo a wink.
Yes, 7 days at the mayor's residence. We will meet. You will turn over 100 gold pieces and you will be free. But right now, what is your friend's name?
It's hard to believe, but his name is simply 7, like the number.
Interesting. I'm not sure I believe you, but I will write it down. I will let all of our watch know to be keeping an eye on all 3 of you. I'm assuming you are with her as well.
Yes, she is part of group, even though sometimes she acts like she's not.
We have an agreement. My men will go upstairs and retrieve the mayor.
Okay, it is best we give 7 heads up. He gets, as you know, defensive.
Well, we will go up there with you so you don't pull any funny business.
Also, I have one request.
What?
I want Jasper to remain in jail for the 7 days duration.
That was not part of the agreement.
Well, now it is.
For
Take it
what reason?
Take it or leave it.
The laws of Crow Reach state anyone consorting
Don't
with
care. We're here for on business with the Seekers of Light, and I think he may be contributing to these disturbances. So I would like to hold him for 7 days.
We wouldn't hate to have to tell Villanor. Perhaps you know her. She is a big deal in Seekers of Light. Have you heard this?
Nope.
Well, I'd hate for her to hear about this and come to Crow's Reach and it become a bigger deal. So, 7 days. I think he can stay 7 days, surely.
He turns around, looking at the other guys behind him, and he goes,
Have any of you heard of a Willenor? Any of you?
one of the guys just kind of shakes his head and gives almost a look on his face of terror to the halfling. He turns back around, make another persuasion check. Both of you make a persuasion check. This time, just normal.
14.
10.
He says,
All right, because you are with the Seekers and you know Willenor, we will keep him for 7 days. If none of this is connected, we follow through with what the laws of Crow Reach say we are to do. If it is connected, who knows? We will determine then what we do. Understood.
I'll take it.
All right, good deal. Again, we will walk up and give 7 heads up.
And we will also not be paying the 100 gold coins.
That is
not today, not today. In 7 days. Leo, what is going on?
Correct. In 7 days. All right. Go talk to 7 and let him know we are coming up to get the mayor.
All right, so we head up to 7 first.
okay. They're standing at the bottom of the steps.
All right, 7. So this is what happened. They're going to take Mayor.
And that guy
okay.
is a real jerk.
Yeah, I thought she's
with
annoying.
A real
Yeah,
annoying
super
voice.
annoying. Yeah.
I thought you guys were bad.
Oh. Thanks. That makes me feel better.
So they will take Mayor, and they will hold him for 7 days. And we have 7 days to come up with 100 gold to buy your freedom.
Oh, well, we can get that from the mayor.
I don't think he will pay us now, now that we are handing him over.
Oh, good point. Okay, no, you're right. Right.
Worst cases, we leave.
At this point, the mayor, sitting on the bed, starts to go,
Do not worry. We will, during these 7 days, we will find out information to help you, Mayor, and prove your innocence. Or not.
Oh, well, yeah, okay. So I grab the mayor and throw him over my shoulder, and I walk down I'm starting to walk downstairs.
As soon as you come into view, Panner's at the bottom of the steps. And he says,
Ah, there you are again. Now, give us the mayor. Jasper, you got lucky last night. I don't know if you'll get lucky again.
two of the guys kind of walk past Panner and come up to you to grab the...
Yeah, I
grab the
push him out of the way.
Okay.
I'm walking down the stairs. I go give Berga a little kiss on the forehead.
So as you come up to Berga first,
Yeah.
she sees you. You have this man on your shoulder that's like wriggling and just. She goes,
Oh, what is this? Who are you?
And I just kiss her on the forehead and walk away.
What was that?
she wipes her forehead off. Okay, so you're going out?
No, I'm just now I walk back over to the guys and
Okay.
I walk over to Panner, and I'm like, oh, here you go, and I try to give him the mayor.
He takes a step back. He's like, that. Give him to them.
They eventually
Oh, sorry. Yeah, okay. Here
they
you
eventually grab the mayor and they walk out.
Well, that was an eventful night. Thank you, 7.
go. Oh yeah. Anytime,
Definitely not worth 100 gold pieces.
We'll see if we pay this gold. Now,
Ooh, are we gonna go find the cemetery now? Are we gonna go?
I believe that is now our next steps.
Yes.
Who has the map?
I didn't get it. Remember, I was here talking to Berga.
I open my jacket. Thank goodness I grabbed it when you knuckleheads weren't paying attention.
Well, okay.
I mean, there's not much to it.
Yes, this does not look like a very good map, but it gives us a good idea. We will head out to the Eastern Pines and start looking for chapel.
Let's go.
Let us do it.
Yes.
Is there anything you all would like to do before you head out to go to the Eastern Pines?
I guess I'd like to swing by a general store. Is there one in the vicinity?
Yes, in the town center where you guys first started, there's a small general store by the name of the Waving Branch that you can head to if you would like.
I don't need anything. I'm good.
Is this where we need to go? Need to shop?
Well, I
This is
mean,
just like Woman 7.
I mean, some people like to eat, okay? Some people need to eat. And
I don't.
And sleep. I know that. You've made that very abundantly clear.
Oh, sorry.
So I guess we're over to the general store first.
Okay. Leaving the Dead Siren Inn and Tavern again, the howling winds hit you the moment you crack the door. Snow's spitting from the overcast sky. It's blowing off the roofs. Your feet crunch into the packed snow as you walk. And after a few minutes, you arrive at the Waving Branch. The building's small, a little longer than it is wide. And once you're inside, it's dimly lit. The shutters haven't even been opened, and only a few candles provide any source of light. There are small wooden boxes with rope handles set up on tables, and they're packed full of adventuring supplies and just normal general supplies. There's torches and ropes, oil, lanterns, ammunition, obviously a multitude of fishing supplies, hooks, tackles, a few poles, and some simple weapons like spears and javelins lean against one wall. Is there anything in particular you're looking for?
I'm interested in some, is there any nuts or, like trail mix or fruits?
There's not any trail mix, oddly enough, and there aren't any nuts or any type of fruits. Being in Crow Reach is tough to find those type of items in the winter.
Do you not eat salted pork or fish, little girl? It is good for you.
I'm a vegetarian.
What is this?
I don't eat meat.
Oh, I don't eat anything.
Yeah, I'm like him. I don't eat anything but
We
plants.
don't eat the meat, only plants. You're like little deer.
I've never heard of this. I mean, I don't eat, but I've never heard of anybody who only eats plants.
Is there
normal?
someone that works here? Is there a clerk?
There's no one in the store
I
right
think you're
now.
looking for the manager.
There's no one in the store right now that you can see.
Oh man. So I'm gonna walk around and is there like some worms or crickets?
Before you can check, a man walks out from the back room, a dwarf, big salt and peppered beard, hair pulled back in a ponytail. He's walking with a cane, seems to be favoring his left leg, and he says, "Well, hello there. Didn't hear you all come in. Welcome to the Waving Branch. My name is Therem. What can I help you all with?"
Hi, yeah, I was just looking for some snacks to go on an adventure.
Aye, we have salted cod in the back and dried rations in the front, in the boxes.
Oh, she's only a planetarium? Planet?
Do you have any like
something?
dried fruit or like some nuts or?
We have dried fruits with the rations in the corner.
It's something to do with plants. What was that? What did you say about
Okay,
plants?
well I'll take I'd like some dried fruit, I guess, an assorted mixed dried fruit. And do you have any crickets or worms by chance? Since it's like a fishing town.
I'm sorry, we don't have that. Your best bet is to check the docks if you want crickets. I can grab you the dried fruits if you want them.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll take a bag of those.
Aye, I can do that for you.
Well, can I ask you a question? Are you familiar with the Eastern Pines?
Aye, I am.
Can you tell us about where they are?
Right. I'm not trying to be rude, but they're to the east.
Oh, okay. You're a jerk too. And I just turn around and walk off.
He turns to Yarost. Was it something I said?
This is what I put up with. This one's worse.
Hey,
I'm not-
well, hey, okay. Yeah, probably. You're right, Yarost. I'm sorry.
So we head out to the east, I think.
Or did he say the north? I can't remember. Southern Pines?
Okay. you head off toward the eastern pines. It's a fairly short walk from the edge of Crow Reach, and just standing at the precipice of the pines, you get an ominous, grim sense. You've heard the rumors, you know a little bit about the pines. They leak just the faintest essence of magic. Not enough to harvest or collect, but just enough to make you feel uneasy stepping across the threshold. The pine branches careen in the wind and block nearly all sunlight, and the forest floor is littered with pine needles. Before you step in, who's guiding, who's looking at the map, who's looking out for dangers, what are each of you doing?
I'm probably looking out for dangers.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like I definitely should look at the map. That is terribly drawn.
I mean, I guess I'll be up front with her looking at the map, or she'll look at the map and I'll just kind of stay up front and I'll kind of watch our back.
Yarost and 7, give me a perception check, and Leo, give me a survival check.
15.
11.
17.
Okay. Leo, you lead the way. You glance down at that makeshift map Sadreg gave you the night before in Halvar's house. Again, Sadreg clearly not a cartographer, and the map may even now be smudged a bit. But that 17 survival check, you get the sense that with every pine tree you pass, with every broken branch you step over, you're one step closer to the ruined monastery. Yarost and 7, you flank Leo, eyes wide trying to spot any danger. Animals are oddly quiet, and the density of the forest seems to block the howling winds you're now accustomed to in Crow Reach. The scenery doesn't change much, and for a brief moment, even with the slight uneasiness of the forest, you have a moment of calm. You pick up the pine scent from all the trees around you, and the fresh, cold air hits your face. That is, until you've walked about a half mile. With your 15 and 11 perception checks, you spot, some 100 feet off to the north, a bear that lumbers across your path. Even from this distance, and even with the shade from the canopy of pines, you can just make out how disgustingly matted the bear's fur is. Its eyes have a red shimmer to them, and you can't quite tell from this distance, but all across its body look to be blackened sores or scratches, or maybe it's a disease, and it's lumbering, dragging 1 foot, walking really slowly.
This bear does not look healthy.
Yeah, looks pretty sick, poor thing.
I don't know. I've never seen a bear. That's interesting.
This is not typical way bear looks.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
What do you think? Do we pull it out of misery? Could be diseased. Do we just let it pass?
I'm good to let it pass. I don't know anything about bears, but it seems kind of scary.
This one here loves animals, apparently. Does not eat meat. I will defer to you.
I wish I had something where I could help it, like some medicine, but, yeah, maybe just let it pass and we'll just keep an eye on it. But, what kind of disease what would do that to an animal?
You have never seen bear like this.
Can I do like a history check to see if I've know that? Like if I've
Sure.
It's gonna be an 8.
Probably not.
Never seen a bear, don't know what a bear is, but you know the
Well,
history.
maybe the disease. I just thought that I'd seen that kind of disease before, not the bear.
No,
I don't know the bear, but maybe that disease looks like.
No, it would be tough, mainly because you're so far away from it. Still, at this point, you're about 100 feet away, that it's tough to really make out exactly what would be causing it.
So I guess we just kind of keep our distance, let it pass, however long it takes.
However long it takes, okay. So you hold your position and wait. It takes a few minutes as the bear struggles, it's dragging its leg, partially stumbling. shakes its head a few times. You even hear a few but it eventually passes and you lose sight of it. Leo, you look back down at the map and again lead the way through the eastern pines with Yarost and Seven flanking you, looking out for any dangers that may present themselves. After another half mile, you spot sunlight, a clearing, a ruined monastery. 150 or so feet ahead of you, in utter disrepair. The roof is caved in, wooden beams collapsed, moss and plant life growing up the sides of what's left of the stone walls, half monastery, half nature at this point. A small cemetery sits to one side with a waist-high stone brick wall outlining it. Portions of the wall crumbled and collapsed. And in the center of the cemetery sits a man in an old, rickety wooden chair. The man has unkempt, shaggy, dark brown hair and a short, scruffy beard. He clutches some object in his hands, and his eyes remain closed.
Hey, Yaros, you see that guy? You see him?
Yes.
I think he's dead.
It might be. A man in the middle of cemetery is weird. Well, perhaps it is Halvar.
Yeah. Could be.
Perhaps only one of us goes out, so we do not give away our position.
Oh, I'll do it. Or not. Whatever you think is
But
best.
I was definitely gonna suggest 7.
Yes,
Yeah,
Seven
I'll
would
totally
be
do
a
it.
good choice. This
Okay.
is a good mission for you, Seven.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay. We will be out here and just yell if you need help.
No, okay, awesome. So I'm gonna try to stealth. Obviously, I'm not. Like,
Okay, yeah, for sure.
I don't have a good stealth, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna try
Yeah.
because.
So go ahead and roll. Disadvantage. Yeah.
I think my stealth is a 0 here. Let me just double check that. Yep, it's a 0. So 3.
Okay. So you step out into the clearing, the sunlight hitting you. There's nothing to hide behind. You're out in the open. And you're clanking. It's the shield draped across your back. And at one point, you slip on a patch of pine needles and let out an involuntary yelp. But as you inch closer to the man, the ground of the cemetery comes into view for the first time. It's littered with bones, just littered everywhere from skulls to femurs, everything in between, all across the small graveyard. And this man sits in the middle of it. What he clutches in his hands and across his chest is a medallion. From your vantage point, he appears to be dead.
So I turn back to them because I'm sure they're kind of standing like they can't be seen or anything like that from where they're standing and from where I'm at, right? So I turn back, I look in their direction, and I hold my fingers to my temple, and I'm just staring real hard at them.
What's he doing?
I do not know. This is maybe a malfunction in machine.
And so I kind of shake my head, like try to resettle myself, and I put my fingers on my temple again, and I just stare at him real hard.
What a creep.
He is awkward sometimes.
Hey, can y'all hear me? Or I'm trying to do the Leo thing. I don't know how she does it, but I'm trying to.
I think he's trying to talk to you with your special powers.
Is it working? Can y'all?
I think he's already
guys.
given away our position. Perhaps we just go up to him now
Yeah.
at this point.
Yeah.
I think he's dead.
Next time we don't send him, huh?
Hey guys, I think he's dead. I think he's dead. Could y'all?
So
hear
we walk up closer to.
Could y'all hear me? Because I know
No,
Leo
I think
does
this
it.
is special power only little girl can do.
Okay. Oh,
Can
I
you
didn't.
stop?
I
Can you
didn't
just
know.
please stop calling me a little girl? I'm almost
sorry.
200 years old, okay?
Oh, well, I did not call you young girl. I only called you little girl because of small frame. If you eat more meat, maybe it's full of protein.
Oh, saints.
So I'm going to kind of investigate him to see like what this thing he's clasping.
How
and-
big is the graveyard? Like how many are there headstones?
Yeah, there's, I would say maybe eight headstones across.
Right.
And then maybe 4 headstones going the other direction, so it's not huge.
Right. Quick, like, does it look like this is way too many bones? Like, even if you dug up, if there's 8 headstones.
Oh yeah, it looks like way too
more
many bones.
than, okay.
Yeah, way more bones
Right,
than there
then
should be for this.
For, like, even if you dug up all the bones.
So I'm going to investigate him, and I'm probably going to grab the medallion.
Sure.
Off
give
of
me
him.
give me a medicine check.
18.
18.
I'm a +6 in medicine.
So, the man is perfectly still as a corpse. You study him for a minute or two and see no signs of movement. Even being right next to him, you don't see his chest expanding or contracting. You see no signs of breathing, nothing. You feel at his chest and at his wrists. And with a roll of an 18, you get just the faintest sign of a pulse. He's not dead. After feeling at his wrists and his hands, you're able to see the medallion has a giant carved into it. Everybody give me a history check.
I only have a 9.
9.
16.
Nice.
Leo, with your 16, you would know that the carving in this medallion isn't just any giant, but it's Greknar, the Prince of Storms, previously a storm giant who ascended to godhood thousands of years ago. And also, the 3 of you now being in close proximity, taking in this man's look, his attire, he matches the description that Willinor gave you roughly a week ago. This is Halvar. And that is it for this week's 20 Sides. Tune in each week to check in on Yarost, Seven, and Leo as they venture across the Veiled Lands. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at 20 Sides Pod. Rate and review us on your favorite podcast platform. And don't forget to share the podcast with your friends, family, and your arch rivals. Last but not least, we couldn't do it without the atmospheric background tracks provided by tabletopaudio.com. We will see you next week, right here on 20 Sides.